Okay, this is a challenging one. I don't know how this one's going to look. Let's see if we can make it look good. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, they will, folks. Going there at 141.4. Actually, now it's starting to rain out there. Just give you guys a quick peek at the action. So it's raining at the moment. It's been raining on and off a little bit. Anyway, what are we photocopying? We're photocopying this crazed, cracked glass container. I think it's that's the heavy looking bit there. This, I think, is a candle holder. This was for candles. I don't use candles, folks. I don't like them. They're a fire hazard. I don't like them. So I think 200%, it's A6. So we're going to make this bigger. But basically, I don't like candles because they're just a fire hazard. So dangerous, so old-fashioned. Just put it back to the start just in case it didn't work out. But yeah, I just don't like candles. They're dangerous. Maybe outside they're all right to a certain extent. But I'm just not a candle person. Anyway, that looks interesting. We've got some interesting flashes and some other parts that are not looking too good. But basically, yeah, I'm just not a candle person. I just don't like candles. Just goes back to the start, which is nice. Trying to get a flash along the whole thing instead of the darkness. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot more interesting. Wondering if it's good enough. Yeah, I don't know. But basically, yeah, I just don't like candles. Yeah, that looks interesting, but again, it's not quite what I'm after. But I'm really lonely without my partner Luigi, who I'm trying to find. I'm trying to get this stuff that you see here on free-to-air primetime news TV. And it's not as easy as it looks. I don't think that one turned out to crash. I want to do that stupid machine the way that it's been designed. Maybe something good has happened. No, something shithouse. Unless we got this to use as a as a mirror image. We can enlarge this hugely, horizontally and vertically, and capture this detail. So maybe that was a happy accident, for all we know, to inspire. So we're going to now just shut that off, but basically I'm trying to get the TV channels interested in my photocopier diddlings, and it's not as easy as it looks. When you've got news articles like COVID-19, the way that it's been rampaging around the world, and it does, well, we haven't got a chance of anything else being put on air. Oh yeah, you do get some good news on the TV, but normally if there's enough room, after all the death, disease, disaster and destruction and all the horrible things that go on, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, that looks really quite nice. I'm actually thinking we're going to do it in one go, so we're going to just push that higher up into the corner because we don't need to enlarge any further. But it gets really lonely without Luigi, and all this bad news just doesn't sit well with me. I'm trying to be happy, and I don't need to hear about all the time about the latest COVID cluster in such and such a suburb or in whenever. I just want to have this stuff go to air because I'm trying to find Luigi. I know I'm just one person. I know I probably don't matter to the TV channels. What I want is of no useful consequence to TV in general. I'm just another person out there, another face in the crowd that I should just shut up and watch the TV and take whatever they put up instead of trying to help someone truly in need. I know my stuff is just diddlings to you folks. You know, I'm just another YouTube tragic, another social media tragic, that I don't have a place or a rhyme or a reason to be considered for going to air on television. I'm wondering where the centre of this job is going to be there. I was thinking there. But basically I struggle to deal with this idea that, you know, I'm just another face in the crowd, another social media pundit, you know. But I really want to make a difference in this world, folks. I don't want to disappear without finding my partner Luigi. I really need to find him. It gets extremely lonely and sad. I just can't live without him, folks. It gets lonely. You know what it feels like to be lonely? You know, I mean, I know there's a lot of lonely people, but it shouldn't have to be like this for Luigi and I. The rain's really coming down now. I know the COVID-19 does need to be reported, all the new changes to things and shit like that, but it's not everything. You know, we don't want bad news all the time. We need a love story. We need something that's potentially uplifting instead of smashing us down to earth. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.